Hi guys, how you all doing? It's Nick. Okay, another video for you today, and the first thing I need to do is a shout out to Sean Longley, because over on the UK resellers Facebook page they ran a little bit of a competition for people to start making YouTube videos. Sean's been making them for a while, to be fair, and I think I've mentioned his videos before, but because he was voted the best video that entered this little competition they ran, he gets the honour of having a shout out on here. Very dubious honour, but there you go. So yeah, congratulations Sean. Great video. I will add a link to Sean's channel below so you can all go and check out Sean's channel. So yeah, that's that done. And another thing, before I forget, I keep getting people commenting on my videos, which is fine. I love that, and I try and answer everybody's questions and reply to people's comments. And a few people recently saying, why are you not replying to my comments and this, that and the other? And that's because you haven't enabled replies. I don't know what the setting is in your account, but you have to somehow enable me to reply, because a lot of these comments, they just don't have the reply option. So I can't physically reply to you. I'm not ignoring you. I can't reply because it won't let me. So yeah, if you're one of these people that has been saying, Nick, why don't you ever reply to my comments? It's because I can't. So yeah, so that's that. Had a cool weekend. I had a friend's wedding that we went to on Saturday night. I've known this guy Pete since I was at primary school, and he got married to Liz at the weekend. So I went over there. Ellen, our daughter, stayed with my mum and dad, and we had a night out. And then on Sunday went and saw my dad and for Father's Day, and spent a little bit of time over there. And then by the time I got back to Hitchin, I didn't go boot sailing in the morning. I had a hangover anyway and had things to do for Father's Day. But by the time I got back to Hitchin after seeing my dad, the boot sale was still just about running. It was same as the week before, really. I got down there as everybody was packing up. But I went and had a stroll, and I picked up two things. Now the first thing was a bit of a score. They had this, well, I'll show you it first. It's this box full. This will show you what it is. It's a Playmobil castle set. So this box is full. There's loads of figures. I think there might be extra figures in it. I'm not sure. Lots of the horses and the knights, etc. And another box full, or a trug thing full, again, of all of the big building parts. So anyway, that was sat on a stall, and I went up to the guy and I said, how much for your Playmobil? And he said, we want £30 for it. And I said, okay, fair enough. You know, if you were buying this for your kids, that's a fair price for this, because they go for more than that quite often on eBay. And I said to him, okay, don't worry about it. And he said, well, how much would you offer? And I said, well, I haven't come out with much money. And I hadn't. I mean, I took 40 or 50 quid out to the wedding and spent a load of it on drinks and train home. So I had literally £12 and 5p, I think it worked out, in my wallet. And he said, well, make me an offer. And I said, no, it would be rude because I've got nowhere near that. And he said, well, how much have you got? And I literally opened my wallet and took out everything I had. It was £12 and 5p. And he said, just give me that. And he said, but do it quick before my wife comes back. Because his wife had wandered off having a quick look around before the boot sale packed up, I think. So I said, okay, yeah, I'll give you all the money I've got left, which is £12 5p, which was a bargain for that. These go for between 40 and 50 on eBay. And anyway, I said, can you hold on to it? Because I can't carry it, because I already had the other thing I picked up, which I'll show you in a minute, under my arm. So I said, I'll go and get the car, I'll be back in 5 minutes. And I came back 5 minutes later, and his wife was back, and I don't know, the atmosphere might have been a little bit frosty. I don't think she was too impressed that he'd let it go for 12 quid, but he was happy and I was happy. So that was really pretty much it, apart from the other one purchase that I just mentioned, which is this. Now, this isn't a particularly good vintage typewriter to pick up. There are some that go for a lot more. It's not particularly old, but it was under the table and it had a price sticker on it at 75p. And I knew it was worth going on for that. It's an Olivetti Dora. Now these don't go for a great deal, to be fair. I'm going to stick it on buy it now for about £20, and I should get that. It'll be an easy tenner or 15, but I'll shoot for the 20 quid, which is the top end of what these go for. And at 75p, I thought I'd have a go. There's the actual price sticker. And when I started showing some interest in it and looking at it, the woman was like amazed that somebody was going to take it away. So yeah, she was pleased to get a shot of it. And that was it. But I wasn't really out looking for stuff, and I just stumbled across those couple of bargains. So that's pretty much all I picked up. Yeah, I had a terrible weekend of sales on eBay. Saturday was almost a washout for me, which is crazy. I mean, there's still not a lot on there, although I started listing again. I've yet to build it up to the level it needs to be. And most of the stock that's on there is old sticky stock. There's nothing great on there. So I had a terrible weekend, or at least a Saturday. But then Sunday and first thing this morning, I managed to sell 2 of those lots. I was showing me sorting out all of the plumbing fittings. £30 lot of plumbing fittings. The copper ones went, the big lot that was all laid out when I did the video. That sold for 30. It was on at 30 with shipping on top, and a guy messaged me and he said, if you can do it free shipping, I'll buy it now straight away. So I just said, yeah, fine, whatever. I mean, I've had this stuff sat around for so long, I'm just happy to get rid of it. And there's a smaller lot of copper fittings as well, which I put on at £20. That went as well today, with £5.99 shipping. So I've got, you know, I don't know what it'd be after fees, but about 50 quid on that. After fees about 40 to 45, so I'm in profit on all the plumbing stuff already, which is cool. And I've still got all the expensive brass stuff left, so that'll be nice when that shifts. So yeah, nothing. I can't really show you any orders that are going out today, apart from this one, which literally just came in, which are these Pokemon WAPs. I don't know if you've seen. If you've seen my older videos, you'll have seen I sell a lot of these. I've got 3 listings of these which list them all individually, and you can pick your own individual Pokemon off it. It's a lot of work for not very much. Getting tongue-tied, for not much in the way of returns. But I looked at the 3 listings I've got running with these on the other day, and I've sold just under 150 of these, and I sell them at £1 each. And I pick these up for pennies when I find them. So it's done okay out of it, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend buying these. You can sell them in big bundles, but yeah, they're quite a hard sell. But that was another 12, so that's £12. I think it was 12, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, yeah. So 12 with 99p shipping. So yeah, money for nothing on those. Yeah, and that's about it. Update on the shop, it's still ticking along. We're still getting you know, regular amount of trade and a pretty level amount of turnover, really. We're not seeing it building very fast. We're seeing loads and loads of new customers coming in all the time. I didn't know you were here, this, that and the other. And we are looking into getting a full page spread in the local newspaper, the Comet. So that should start to build the trade. It's still covering its costs, which is fine, and we're getting an awful lot of stock traded in, which is great, because effectively when people trade in stock, no more cash goes out of the business, but our stock holding just increases, and we're getting an awful lot of that. And it looks like the way the business, or our combined business, may evolve will be that eventually I might just be selling all of the excess stock that the shop generates, because we won't be able to sell it all, the amount that gets traded in, and essentially it's free. So I will probably evolve into selling all of that off online and selling the expensive specialist stuff that we get in, because that will sell better online. For example, and this is a bit of a bolo for today, we bought this in off a customer. She traded it in, and we gave really good money on it, or what might sound like really good money. We gave the lady £10 store credit for this, and these are worth looking out for. I've been selling these online for years. Well, actually all baby carriers have a market, but the ones you want to look out for is this brand, which is Baby Bjorn, and in particular this model, which is the Miracle. Like I said, we gave the lady £10 store credit for this, along with a load of other stuff. She had a load of designer clothing and some really nice shoes. She got well over £100 in store credit. But so we gave her £10 on this, but she's going to take that off stock, which will have our margin already on it. So in real terms, we probably only paid a few pounds for this, £3 or £4. And these sell consistently for around between £30–40. Box like this, I should easily get 40 quid for that. So yeah, look out for them. You see them fairly regularly at boot sales. Baby Bjorn, in particular the Miracle one, which for some reason goes for a lot more than the other Baby Bjorn ones. So yeah, baby carriers, always a good sale. So that was that. And that's about it really. Not much more to report. I've been putting a load of stock on Amazon. Had a few good sales on Amazon actually. And yeah, eBay is ticking along. But like I say, I had a terrible weekend of sales. It's quite disheartening really. But that's all down to the fact that I haven't been listing. And I just need to build up my inventory again. Get some really good saleable stock on there and get the numbers coming back in. So that's that. Bit of an update. Congratulations. Tongue-tied today, I can't get my words out. Congratulations again to Sean. Please check out his channel, there'll be a link below. And check out the Facebook group as well. I'll try and remember to put a link to that. And my Facebook page and my website. I'm thinking of doing a video soon. I'm going to update my website and then do a video about that again. For all of the new subscribers to let you know all about that. But for now, that's it. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye for now. Before I go, I thought I'd better mention, I completely forgot that after the boot sale where I picked up those couple of bits I showed you, we went off to the Rhythms of the World Festival, which is a music festival. It's held in Hitchin every year on over a Saturday and Sunday. So me, Andrea and Ellen all went down, met up with some friends down there. Yeah, and spent the rest of the afternoon at the festival and into the evening and stayed till the end. Had a fantastic night, and it's kind of traditional. I tend to drink cider when I'm down there, and probably far too much. And I had way too much and had a banging hangover the next day. Yeah, cider hangovers are the worst. But yeah. So I just wanted to mention that we went to Rhythms of the World Festival, and if you live anywhere near me and you can get to it, it's a fantastic family day out. It's run over the 2 days, Saturday and Sunday every year. Can strongly recommend it. It's fantastic. Loads of great bands on. The headliners this year were Brand New Heavies. If you were into your music in the 90s and early noughties, you'll remember the Brand New Heavies. Some great songs. They played a set, which was fun. So yeah. Just thought I'd remember that because I completely forgot to mention it. So yeah, that's it guys. Remember to give it a thumbs up if you can. It really helps out. And I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.